Guys, it is finally happening. I am so excited. Leave a like if you guys are as well. Solo Leveling Arise. My voice cracked, dude. I've been yelling all day. Solo Leveling Arise is finally coming out. So let's talk about it. Be sure to subscribe if you're new. We're trying to get the channel to 1,000 subscribers. Also, I'm going to be playing a ton of this game over on Twitch. The link will be down below in the description. If you helped with the goal from the other channel and you're coming to this channel, thank you. I appreciate it. So Solo Leveling Arise, we got an official tweet. Let's talk about it. Leveling Reborn, Solo Leveling Reborn as an action RPG. Early access will be launching in Canada soon. Follow our pages for latest updates, and they show that there. And then this awesome graphic of Jinwoo. It summons. Oh, look at that! Look at that! Look at that! Oh, that's so cool. So last time I did a video, I hadn't read the entirety of the series. I have now read everything except for the epilogue. I went like no chill. I read it all in like 4 days, bro. I was like, and that's hard for me to do, like as somebody with kids and other stuff. It's kind of hard. Oh my god, I'm so in love with this series, and I can't wait to be going just crazy on the game. So again, subscribe for all that content, and oh my god, it's gonna be so cool. So the downside is, well, it is a early access. Very unfortunate. So when the game comes out, I'm not sure exactly how this will be handled. There's a lot of different ways this could go. Do you need a VPN? Do you not? Do you need to download the APK from Co-op? Do you need to download it wherever else? Is it something you can just download and go? Like, I don't really know. Like, we'll figure that out as we go. Is this official, like, Canada specific launch? And then, or is it just an open beta in Canada? I assume it's not an open beta because they would probably say that, but we don't know. I'll cover all that. And then I'll talk about that in separate videos. I'll show you how to do the downloads, how to do all these other things. So stay tuned for that. So again, early access kind of blows. The reason they do these is because they want to be able to have the games release in certain regions first and prepare themselves for the overall explosion to their servers when they decide to drop the game worldwide. That is the main reason why. There are a couple other smaller reasons, but that's the main one. So keep that in mind when it comes to this game. So what does that mean? Assuming this is not an open beta, which we had been hearing was coming sometime this month. What does that mean? That means that if you play on the Canadian server, you are going to get a head start at the game. You're going to be able to figure out the game. You're going to learn the mechanics. You're going to do all those fun things in advance. Famously, so there's a dark side to this. Famously, or infamously, Black Clover Mobile did this crap, and they were in that soft launch period where it was just in, was it actually Canada too, wasn't it? It was only a one part of the world for like, and also the Japanese one. They had like the Japanese and Asian stuff, but they didn't have it anywhere else in English except for like Canada. And it was there for like 6 months. I think it was something like that. It was gross. It was absolutely gross. I don't think that's happening to this game. I don't think that's happening to this game at all, particularly because the anime is on running right now. So nonetheless, I gotta say that that's a possibility though, I guess. But yeah, so we'll figure it out as we go, but that's just not great. People don't like that. But anyway, you're gonna get a head start. You're gonna get used to playing the game. What's gonna wind up happening is I'm gonna hop on. Most people are gonna hop on. You're gonna figure out how you can play it, like I'll talk about in a minute. And you're probably gonna wind up starting over whenever the game gets an official launch. So you could also obviously just watch videos or whatever, or watch nothing and then just wait for the game to come out, then try to play the game yourself, as opposed to playing it like, Canadian release or whatever. You could do that, right? And then watch videos later. Like, they'll still be there, obviously. So all these other avenues for multiple players. Which way are you going to go? Let me know. So they're still kind of promoting it. There is still also that stream that's going to be taking place on the 19th, which I will also be doing videos for and talking about soon. By the way, having read the entirety of the manga now in like such a short amount of time, it's so funny that like he's being talked about on the show, Kang here. So, like, I understand why they're promoting him here. It's just so hilarious how small of a fish this guy is. Like, compared to, because, dude, it's so funny because the story just blows up. Anyway, they also have an original character. Are you excited about that? Let me know. So, where you're going to get the game. You're either going to be able to download it officially because you live in Canada. There's that. So, there's that. You also can maybe get it from like QApp, APK off the web, wherever, tap, multiple places. You guys know how to download games that are not a part of your region. Speaking of which, One Piece Stream Pointer is releasing on April 1st, which hopefully that wasn't an April Fool joke now that I think about it. So I'm going to be doing something very similar for that. Will you need a VPN? I don't know. I don't know if you need a VPN for whatever, like to play the game. Like some things where it's like you need a VPN. Some games where it's like that you need a VPN to get started, and then after that you don't really need it. But there are also other games where you need a VPN on the entire time that you play. And if it's like that, I can certainly understand people waiting for them, the official launch to be out worldwide before they even bother trying to play it. But one I would recommend is Gambit. I have had great success with it. This is the one I use for Phantom Parade for Jujutsu Kaisen. And I'm super duper casual in that game, so don't expect content. But I enjoy it, and this is the one I use. And unfortunately for that game, it is completely region locked. You can't do a damn thing in that game without VPN on. So I don't have any clue why. But yeah, it is what it is. So that's kind of how things are working, and I recommend Gambit. There are obviously going to be a bunch. It just depends what you like. This one has crap ratings, but I don't go based off that. It's super easy to use. You go and press one button and it works. So I like it. Also had no ads from what I've seen. I don't even know that this has a premium version. How the hell do they even get money for this? Like I don't know where they're getting their money from. Anyway, that sounds kind of shady. Anyway, that's one I like a lot. So overall though, Solo Leveling Arise releasing and finally getting another announcement is really, really hype. But they did say it's coming out in spring. So regardless of whatever happens, like I said, I don't think the Black Clover thing's happening. I think this will release worldwide within the next month. Like I within the next month, I think it's going to be out worldwide. And I think that the Canadian release, by the way, will probably be in the next few days. I didn't mention this in my other version of this video because it's a separate video. If you come from the other channel, you didn't realize that. I didn't realize this, but it probably comes out like sometime within the next week. Maybe next few days, but really soon because they have that stream scheduled on the 19th. So we will see what happens with that in terms of like Solo Leveling's release date specifically. But I think they're going to let us know very, very soon. But regardless, like I said, stay tuned because I will be covering it whenever we get more details on the 19th for Solo Leveling. So stay tuned.